3. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Good morning, my dear students. How are you? Today, I'm going to complete our grammar lesson, which is the future. In fact, we have many ways to express the future. We have, well, we have going to, we have the present simple, and we have the present continuous. Okay. Future facts. When you say tomorrow, inshallah, I will be 19. We use well with future facts, especially age. With prediction without evidence, we use well with prediction without evidence. It will rain tomorrow. Do you have any evidence? No, I think you will pass the test. We don't have any evidence. On the post, on the spot decision, when you say, this bag is nice, I will buy it. This is what we call a spot decision. This is what we call a spot decision. We can use also, well, with sure, I think, expect, hope, probably, perhaps, promise, predict. I am sure. Once you have I am sure in your sentence, you are going to use well. I am sure my father will buy me a new mobile. He will probably come early tomorrow. I promise. Once you have the word promise in the sentence, you are going to use well. I promise that I will phone you tonight. If you have hope, I thought he didn't expect that she would visit. Offer. Since you are ill, I will clean the room. This is an offer from me to you. Or when you say it with the request, will you fetch me an umbrella, please? When you use it also with the warning, if you don't study hard, you won't get high marks. With the threat, when you say, I will punish you if you insult your friend again. If I have promised them to come early tonight, get up early, or you want to catch the bus. These are the cases that we use well with them. So again, we use well with the future facts, prediction without evidence, on the spot decision, with sure, think, expect, hope, probably, perhaps, promise, predict. We can use it with hope, thought, plus would. We use it with offer, request, warning, threat, promise plus to plus infinitive, or is man ordered, or plus will. But when we do use the going to express the future, prediction with evidence, the wall is moving. What does that mean? It means that it is going to fall. He is driving fast. I think he is going to have an accident. This is, we can say, prediction with the evidence. When we have certain words that we have to use with going to, decide, intend, plan. She has decided that she is going to buy a new dress. Ambitions, الطموح بتاعتنا, I am going to be a doctor. This is my ambition. So if you have the word ambition, you are going to use going to. Okay, look out. If you have the word look out, be careful, watch out, and so on. Look out, the dog is going to bite you. This is what we call something is going to happen. Be careful and save money, or you will suffer this summer. Be careful, a car is going. I want you, Mardu, to talk. I'm going to talk to you about the present continuous or the future continuous. Well, plus be plus ing. We use the future continuous. I mean a certain time that takes something that will happen at a result. I will be meeting my friends tomorrow. I am meeting my old friends tomorrow. Future continuous, don't phone me after 11. I will be sleeping. Okay. By the way, we dealt with the fourth. This is the fourth type that we are going to deal with, future. Simple present. We use it in only one case. Number one, with the timetable schedule, the plane reaches London at 9 p.m. Before, if you have the before, after, when, you are going to use present simple to express the future. Okay, before we answer the main lesson for us today, which is the main lesson is future perfect. In fact, this is the first time we deal with this type of future. الform is will, have plus PP. The future perfect, the form is will, have plus PP. Okay, the negative will be want to have, finished, want to have plus PP. Interrogative or asking the question, it will be will you have, type it. Passive form is will have been. So we have an example. I will have finished this report by midday. You be careful to have the word, the preposition by. If you have by in a sentence, or until, or by the time, or by tomorrow, you are going to use the future perfect, which is will have plus PP. What about the negative? I want to have finished this report until 5 o'clock. Will you have typed all these letters by the time the bus arrives? Our car will have been repaired by tomorrow. So when do we use this type of question or verb of future? For actions that will or want to be completed before a specific time in the future. By 8 o'clock, inshallah, tomorrow, what will happen? I will have sent all these invitation cards. Again, by 8 o'clock tomorrow. So if you have the word by, you are going to use the future perfect, which is will have plus PP. Or we can use it for actions that will or want to be completed before another action in the future. I will have read the book before I return it to the library. You have the word by the time my father arrives, I will have finished my homework. The future perfect is used with the following types, expressions. Before, you have, when do we use the future perfect? What do you mean by the future perfect again? You must have by. You must have by 21, by 21, by the time, till, until, in a year, in a year's or 2 years time. My wife want to have finished preparing the lunch till 4 o'clock. In a week's time, we will have finished our exercise. Okay, now I wanted to have answered some of these exercises. I want you now to think about it and then tell me why do you use this one. Wake up by 9 o'clock, by 9 o'clock. By, you have the word by 9 o'clock, so we are going to use I will have slept. The right answer will be will have. Why do we miss the choice? Why did we choose this number B? Because you have the keyword, which is by. As I told you before, in نحن to use the present perfect tense, the future perfect tense, you must have by in a sentence. Okay, I think one day every new book as an ebook. Do you have by? No, I don't. But what do we have here? We have the word think. So we are going to use normal future. Will you use active form or passive form? Of course, I'm gonna to use the passive form because the book, it talks about the book. So the book can't do anything for itself. So the book will be published. The book will be published. Number 3. Will she enough Chinese to communicate before she moved before she moves to Beijing? The right answer will be, and I don't know the answer, do you know it? Will she, of course, will she have learned but before she moves? You have before she moves, we have the word before. Rana, number 4. Rana, the night shift, by the time. Do you have a keyword here in the sentence? Yes, I have by the time. So automatically, you are going to use won't have finished. Number 5. Mahmoud, a good job in Cairo by the time he is 25 years old. Do you have a keyword here? Yes, sure. What is that? By the time. So the right answer will be I can't hear. It will be will have got. Okay. Number 6. Could you please return in 10 minutes? Your room well by then. What keyword did we have? We have the word by. You have the word by. So you are going to use automatically what? You are going to use question in answer number. The room. You have the room. The room can in this sentence are you going to use active or passive? Of course passive, لأن the room can't do anything for itself. So the room, your room will have been clean. هنا we use the been because it is passive. Number 7. Phone me after 8 o'clock. Phone me after 8 o'clock. By then, do you have a keyword? Yes, I have. What is it then? By then. So you are going automatically to use will have finished. Number 8. Our guests are expected to by 4 o'clock. By 4 o'clock this morning. You have by. So the right answer will be our guests. Number 8. Our guests will are expected to have arrived. Number 9. We all our needs in a week's time. Do you have a keyword here? Yes. In a week's time. In a week's time. So the right answer will be will have both. Will have both. Will have both. Number 10. It's a big course. It's a big course. We by the time. Also we have a keyword. Also we have the keyword by the time the vacation begins. We want to have finished. Want have finished. Number 11. By the time your children are in university, will e-book. Will e-book, because do you have a keyword here? Yes, we have by the time. So by the time your children are in university, inshallah, will e-book have replaced? That is what I think. We may not go even to school or university. It will be distance learning. Number 12. Number 12. Call me tomorrow at 11. Call me tomorrow at 11. I will know more because the meeting will have finished. The meeting will have finished. Number 13. He hopes the conference, you have the word before. You have the keyword before. So the conference want to have ended before. He hopes the conference want to have ended before he arrives. You have number 14. I hope we have bardo by the end. يبقى I hope inshallah a cure for COVID-19 by the end of this month. So the right answer you have by the end will have been discovered. لأنها it is impassive. Will have been discovered. Number 15. To sleep before 8 p.m. I won't have gone. Won't have gone. Want to have gone. Okay, number 16. By the time I got home, my wife, do you have a keyword in this sentence? Yes, I have by the time. So the right answer will have prepared. Number 17. Will he the message by the time your flight takes off? The right answer will he have received? Will he have received? I took my car in for service, but I think it won't even by Friday. I took my car in I took my car in for service, but I think it won't have been fixed. Won't have been fixed. By 10 o'clock, we half the way to Australia. By 10 o'clock, okay, well, you have طبعا by 10 o'clock, this is the keyword, will have flown halfway to Australia. By the time I get up in the morning, by the time, number 20, خلاص, I get up in this morning, I will have slept for 10 hours. Number 21, I think they all their homework when school starts tomorrow. I think they won't have finished. The right answer will be won't have finished. Okay, number 22. After Dahlia, the test, she will. I told you that with after, with when, with until, you are going to use either present perfect or present simple. Has answered this test, she will have answered. 23. Will the documents by Thursday? Do you have a keyword in this sentence? Yes, I have by. Will the documents have sent? Is this the right answer? No, the right answer will be, it will be have been sent, because it is impassive. Number 24, they expansion of the rail line to the west until 2040. So the rail line to the west until, you have the word until. So the right answer will be won't have completed. 25, by the time we get to a suit, by the time, you have also by the time, will a suit, we will have driven. We will have driven. Hala, the scholarship, by the time she starts school in September. Hala, number 26, will have got. Number 27, Omar, Nader will be in Cairo by now. No, he won't. His plane won't have landed. 28, will my workplace have been prepared when I come to the office. 29, shall I carry your bag for you? The right situation to the sentence is, it's what? Is it a request? Is it a promise? Is it an offer? It's on the spot decision. No, the right answer will be offer. Shall I carry the bag? This is an offer. Which one of the following sentence is grammatically incorrect? Which sentence is grammatically incorrect? In 2 hours time, I will be booking the ticket, or in 2 hours time, I will have booked the ticket, or by yesterday, I had booked the ticket, or by tomorrow, I will have book the ticket. The right answer, of course, by tomorrow. That is all for the future, for this grammar lesson, as I can summarize it for you. And we have many ways to express the future. We have the will, we have the present simple, we have the present continuous, and we have the present continuous or present simple tense. Well, we're going to, and today's lesson or the new part in this lesson is the future perfect. And as I told you, to use the present perfect, future perfect, you must have well, you must have before, by, with a certain time, by the time, till, until, in a year's, or in a year or 2 years time. Thank you for listening. Thank you for this, giving me this chance to express this lesson for you. I wish you the best of luck. Goodbye.